Hello and welcome to your daily reading for Tuesday, the 13th of November 2018. My name is Alexandra and I want to welcome you to my channel, especially if you're a new person here. The energy of the day, the sun is still in Scorpio and the moon is moving from Capricorn to Aquarius. So we have earth element. That's the earth bell. Which goes very well with the air bell. So we have Capricorn and Aquarius. Okay. Today I'm using Zillich Tarot, which is a very beautiful deck. And I have to say it's almost too beautiful. That's why I don't use it very often. There was a time when I did, but it's like too mild for me. Sometimes I still use it. I think it really appeals to many people. Okay, let's tune in to the energy of the 13th of November 2018. For all of us watching this, what do we need to know? What do we need to hear? What do we need to see? What are the messages and energies for us? I'm going to pick 3 cards. Doesn't want to move. 2 and 3. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What do we have here? We have 7 of Swords, which is Moon in Aquarius. 4 of Swords. And the Wheel. Okay. So we have, as I said, Moon in Aquarius, Jupiter in Libra, and the Wheel, which is the card of Jupiter. So we have 2 cards of Jupiter. So there are 2 energies meeting here for me. And one is thinking too much and really trying too hard, I would say. 7 of Swords, I know it's a notorious card. They say it's a sneaky energy. A thief, someone who broke promise, someone who don't want to really make a some difficult decision, or a decision that is required from an adult. Sometimes it's a childish behavior and seeking the easiest way out instead of the best way out. But that's not always the case. Sometimes 7 of Swords, the other way I look at it, and I definitely prefer this one, is seeking the smart way out, which sometimes is the easiest and sometimes it isn't, but sometimes it's very, how to express it, not appealing to the general public, because it can be unconventional. It can be very unconventional, on the verge of being, like I said, sneaky and at least controversial. But sometimes it's not because it's bad in a deepest meaning of this. It's just strange. It's usually something that never crossed the mind of general public. That's why they find it disturbing in a way. But here in this reading, as it is met with Four of Swords, I see those two cards as little opposing energies. Like I said at the beginning, this guy is trying very hard to get away with something. He's not ready to take all responsibility. He's going to take a part of responsibility. The Four of Swords. The Fifth is here to defend, and Five of Swords is very much about fear and defeat and being afraid of being defeated. So that's one way you can cope with a situation, and generally with life. The other way is just sit and wait. You don't need to fight. You don't have to be in a combat mode all the time. This card is saying, just sit and meditate. Sit and relax. Most of all, sit and wait. What is life bringing you? Because life has its own ways and it has its own timing. I know the Wheel is the last card in this reading, but it's the strongest one. Definitely. Because it's the major arcana and a very powerful one. There's no escape from some changes. And there is no escape from some turns of events. No matter what you do. No matter what you do. Still, some things are going to happen because they are meant to happen. Because the divine clock is ticking. And the great flow is coming. Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. It's absolutely huge in comparison to Earth. And were it be 10 times bigger, it would become a sun. And we don't even understand this planet very well. We can't land on it, for example. There's no way to go inside because we don't have materials that would stand the pressure. So we know it's big, we know it's colorful. If you haven't seen the photos of Jupiter that were made about 2 years ago, I highly recommend you to find it and to look at it, because it's absolutely divine planet. So full of beauty. The structures there, resembling pearls and and blue skies and multiple of things. So this is a planet we don't understand, and this is the force we don't fully understand. So it really doesn't matter whether you encounter these divine timing, this divine timing, or these divine events. Being very agile and over the top and trying too hard, or being at peace. It's up to you. What do you choose? Always think about how will you feel afterwards when this immense change happens, when the tide of time is touching you. How will you feel? How do you feel after being this person that isn't really ready to take all the responsibility and is trying to escape? Or would you rather meet those changes as a very self-assured, calm, peaceful being, centered, understanding? And I also feel graceful. But it's always up to you. I'm not going to tell you which one is better. because I don't know. This is your life. I know what I prefer. So it's up to us, it's up to our choice. How do we want to meet the fate? Which can be the change for the better, by the way, because the wheel usually indicates changes for the better. You can, I think it can be also an indication that you may think too much tomorrow. Swords and swords. Whatever you think and however you think, the wheel is turning. No matter what you think, the wheel is turning. So it's good to have this understanding and this awareness of the wheel turning. I'm going to pick one more card from Angels and Ancestors Oracle. I'm going to cut the deck and take out the second card. One, two, broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. I didn't want to tell you this, but this is the energy of peace, definitely. The Four of Swords. Not trying too hard, just sitting there and waiting for everything that is supposed to happen. I'm happy that this card appeared finally. It's the first time that it appeared. Let me read it for you, the message. Broken arrow. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. Oh, you are safe, which would mean that the Jupiter is taking you under his wings, under his umbrella. That's why you can sit so peacefully here. Okay? If you have been exposed to a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the Broken Arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of the idea that you can be hurt by this situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you, and taking you lovingly forward. With this energy of peace, I leave you, wishing you a beautiful, beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed. You can give me a thumb up. You can also subscribe to the channel. And I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye bye.